Onegashimasu. Welcome back to the Goju Karate Center. So we are going to work on a very, very short video, and it is the importance of blocking and striking, sometimes called blunching, as you deal with problems. So a lot of the time we do very large extended bunkai and very elaborate, and sometimes we need to just get back to the most basic premise of move, block, and hit hard, okay? Or redirect and hit hard as much as possible. So short video on basically hitting as hard as possible, as quickly as possible. Now, the extraction for this would be from Gekusara Echi and Gekusara Ni, but you can build this to any kata. And rather than having over-elaborate bunkai, rather have very, very simple cutouts that take from that idea. So, Brian, please come. Hi, onegashimasu. We're both standing. We're in this kind of position. Brian decides to take a shot to the head. As he takes a shot to the head, block and hit. It's as simple as that. As he... One. I'm just going to block. There was my face block. And my step and punch is basically just drive that hip and hit. So we're in this kind of position, and he punches. One. Okay. So I might add a movement. So punch one. Let's change sides so they've got better angle. So he punches one, two, three, depending on how I want to move it. And we can work from that position. We can also work from this position. So, Brian, just come this way a little bit. One of the important things I learned when I was doing competitive karate is that you have a different chain of ideas for right on right, left on left, front foot line, center of the body line. And then a totally different set of ideas or tweaks on the ideas when you have left on right. And so you end up playing with these ideas a lot of the time. So if we are in this position, both hands up, and we're going with that hand there, and he's one, just as he attacks, one, just moving my feet and effectively hitting him. The tournament variation of this is if I'm standing and he's hitting, it's just block and hit this way. All right, and it's that constant idea of that front hand doing the guard work. So he, one. If he is punching straight punch, okay, and he's using the front hand, so he's effectively trying to jab, he's trying to hit with the jab, I would then, obviously, that makes a lot of sense. But it's block counter. As it happens, one, punch, two. Now this is affected very much by whether or not I'm on front foot line or back foot line. The more I go into a back foot line and my hand tends to occupy the center line, his punch is going to come through the center. The more I'm on this line, I can maybe, if I allow my guard hand to drop to the inside, I'm creating this opportunity for this kind of movement or for that backhand to move, and then I'm going to get a slightly different blocking action. Okay, so we're working in this idea here, and so as this hand is coming, one, so, oh yeah, I'm doing something unorthodox, I'm blocking with the backhand. So as he punches, one, and my hand now slips. Then we've got the ideas that if he's, you often see me doing this, if he's attacking high, low, low, low. This hand hits, hits, hits. Always a bit of an idea. Hitting, cross into the liver. Not a straight punch, but more of a hook. Okay? So the idea of blunching is often used in Randori. So we'll often be standing up, and as the person punches, you basically just deflect and hit same time. And it works great with upper body shots. If he starts taking, just mind the phone. If he starts taking shots to the body, and you would rather hit down low, hit low. 1, 2. these kind of ideas, or kick, kind of blocking and kicking, especially if the person's driving the kick. If they're just kicking him back, okay, look where his body stays. All right, so when he kicks, his body's staying there. There's no ways I'm going to get there. It doesn't make any sense. If he kicks and he's moving forward, now his body's coming to me. I just need to parry a little bit and block it out the way. So as he kicks and travels forward, one. Just the idea, I drop this hand, I move my body off that line to avoid the kick and just stick a hand into him. Okay, works like a charm. So this is this blocking and punching kind of idea. It is super useful. You need to play with it and explore with it a lot more because it helps develop your Randori. There's a time and a place to stand the ground and block and hit, and it is usually a very, very distracting and disorientating thing if somebody does that. By the way, if you wish to incorporate kicks, remember kicks are longer, so should he try kick for the groin and he's doing like a defensive kick, so he's kicking and staying there, kick, and he's staying there, right? So as his kick comes, try and, that was a bit crappy, kick. Try and work on the idea that you're going to cut his kick, you're going to block, the block's going to be a little bit soft, and as it clears your leg, you're just going to slip your foot in and kick again. Now, the dilemma you always face is that he's got that hand and chances are he might be kicking. I start doing this and he starts wanting to do that. So we can just build the two ideas and it can be a kick to counter kick to block punch. Okay, hey, some short ideas, something short, a short snippet just to give you something to think about for the day and something to keep you ticking by. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much from the Goju Karate Center. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully you're enjoying the short videos that we're putting out there. Arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara. Cheers.